smashed him.
You what? What the hell?
I get no bitches.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of multiple generations and the next. It is your purveyor of mischief, Gresh. And today we are bringing you a special edition of the Gresh Unleashed podcast because we are bringing you your night one of WrestleMania, the most stupendous, I don't know why I keep saying that, but the most stupendous event in WWE history. And it is actually a mini panel for you. Obviously, of course, missing is my normal partner in crime, Swallow the Bandit. She's actually in Dallas because she actually helped set up with WrestleMania. So she was actually there. And kudos to her. I'm pretty sure she's probably drunk out of her mind. But hey, I wouldn't have no other way with my little rabbit. I appreciate you. I can't wait to have you back. But I got some good company for you, for those who decide to stay up with us after midnight. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, because WrestleMania wanted to be so stupendous that they wanted to go until midnight. We can't escape the midnight to save our life, but we here. We're here. And joining me is, of course, my partner in crime, my brother, one of my closest friends. That is Hi-Lite Real. What's good with you, brother?
Ooh, what's happening, Gresh? Boy, talk about a long day. Let's get it.
Long day, man. Hey, my sleep pattern was already fucked up, but I'm here.
You and me both,
You
brother.
made it.
You and me
made
both.
it.
I'm here, and I got a whole other day tomorrow. And I'm like, holy shit.
Woo.
All right.
Lord help. If this was night one, Lord help us with night two. Good Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh, God. Oh, please hope. I hope they pace it better because you can put some matches on the pre-show because you had a whole 2-hour pre-show with nothing going on. Mm-hmm. But before we get into the show, obviously joining us for the very first time on the podcast, he was always a fan of the podcast. But hey, I'd say I literally was, because I'm drunk out of my mind, to say, you know what, fuck it. Hey, bro, I sent him a message on Discord literally an hour ago, 50 minutes ago, and I said, bro, you want to hop on this? He said, yeah. This is one of those guys who legitimately show support whatever I do, whether it's the gaming, whether it's the Twitch, whether it's the Freapedia stuff. He is a college student, so you already know this man is already trying his best to make it in life because college is a waste of fucking time. But wait, we encourage you to finish college. That is my main man. This is ColeTrain. What's good with you, little bro?
Oh man, it is an honor and purpose to be here for the first time ever on one of my favorite podcasts. I'm very excited.
Hey, wow, man, I appreciate that support. I appreciate that support. Hey, because he know. Hey, I'm more of an open book. I try to say, hey, do I need to tone down my tone? Because kids are listening to me, and he the main one to say fuck them kids. So hey.
There you go.
Come on.
I appreciate you, brother, for chilling with us on this night, going into night two, because we still got to talk about night one. But really, 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 really quick before we get into night one, because we got night one where Cody freaking Rhodes is officially back in the WWE. A lot of people, I was one of those people who was like, I wanted to be not Cody Rhodes because I just want to see the world burn. I'm toxic like that.
Yeah. I kind of wanted that secretly.
I'm like,
oh my God.
Hey, can Cody not return so we can see a certain old head from New York go on a bitch fit about WWE not delivering on a promise that they created. Not WWE themselves, but the internet itself. I just wanted it to happen. I just wanted to happen. But hey, I was appreciative of what it was. They literally, Cody Rhodes went away and became a big deal. He rose in stock. He literally proved to Vince McMahon. He said, hey, bro, I started a whole freaking company. So if you don't think I'm selling tickets and merch, then he probably pulled up on when they were signing the company. He's like, bro, this is what I brought into that company, bro. Like, you sure you don't want to believe in me? Come on now.
Right.
Big facts.
Man. That's all, bro. And I'm already second when Charlotte and Ronda went on. I literally was second drinking. I said, y'all can't pay me to sit through this shit. No, sir. No sub. But hey, if you are new around here to the Gresh Unleashed podcast, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're listening on YouTube, or make sure you hit that follow button and give us a 5-star rating if you are new around here, because we try our best to, if you're looking for a analytic breakdown, you are listening to the wrong podcast. I'm telling you that right now, because we're not going to give you a rest hold to rest hold, a move for move, because I can tell you, be honest with you, when I watch wrestling, I try to do everything else but analyze. Unless I'm getting paid to be a commentator or I'm getting paid to study footage, I'm not finna give you a full breakdown. That's not finna happen.
No. This is all live and unfiltered.
We don't do that around here. Like, come on now, because if you expected me to do that, you played yourself.
Right.
But if you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yo, but before we move on, did either of you watch Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor?
Yes, I did watch Ring of Honor. I actually bought it at the last minute because I was like,
I did too. I bought it. I bought it on Fight. Hey, Fight. We need to talk.
Shout out to Fight.
Yes. The buffering. The buffering is I was literally about to punch my screen, but then I realized I paid too much money for this screen. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna punch the air and call it a day. But I'm gonna need y'all to fix y'all buffering. Come on now.
For real, like.
I'm like, I know it ain't my internet because I watch Peacock. I watch the cock, and there is no buffering. It's you. It's not me. This is like a relationship. This is a serious relationship that we have going on because I bought from you guys before. It's not me. It's you.
It's you. Like for real. And seriously, like Peacock didn't even buffer tonight for me. I had no issues, so I know it wasn't me.
I know it wasn't me. I pay 5G for my T-Mobile internet. Don't play with me. That's $50 a month.
No, you and me both, brother. You and me both. I get it.
Exactly. No sir. Come on now. Come on now. But yo, I enjoyed the match. My match of the night was FTR versus the Briscoes. I know a lot of people. I agree.
That was mine too.
I know a lot of people are not fans of the Briscoes.
I told you.
You did tell me. Well, doing our preview and predictions, I was like, bro, this is some shit. This is actually some good shit. This is some good shit.
Yes.
I'm one of those who hate long matches. I really do. But then when I was like, bro, they're doing some shit that I'm like, okay, I can't take. This is a plane crash. Because I remember tuning in and out of ROH when one of the Briscoes was world champion. I believe it was I forgot which one.
It was Jay
Briscoe. Jay Briscoe was the world champ.
Jay Briscoe. I remember tuning in and out, and I'm like, he's actually good. So, but them together, I'm like, okay, now I understand some people don't. It's like, bro, if they don't keep them around at least for Ring of Honor, bro, they're missing out. I'm just saying that. Like, I'm not an advocate for anybody, but like after watching that, I'm like, bro, the Briscoes need to be a permanent at some point. Like, I know AEW has more than enough tag teams. I'm talking about Ring of Honor. I'm talking about building Ring of Honor. AEW has more than enough tag teams.
Yeah, AEW will be fine without them. Keep them in Ring of Honor because they're just so damn good. Like, that match was just wonderful.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And then, of course, it was a few little ups and downs because I'm like, some of this wasn't it. Minoru Suzuki is actually the Ring of Honor World Television Champion. I was not expecting that. That was not on my bingo card. No. Me fighting Minoru Suzuki is not on my bingo card either. If someone say, hey, Gresh, you want to fight Minoru Suzuki? You want to know my reaction is? What?
That's legit mine too. Like,
what?
No, that's not happening. Not today.
No. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Are you sure? No.
Are you sure about that?
No. I quit. I quit. But no, for real. Hi-Lite, what was your favorite match of Supercard?
Man, honestly, outside of that Briscoes and FTR match, I'd probably have to go, with my boy Jay Lethal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, him and
Jay Lethal, the guy who turned heel. He turned heel, hit my boy Lee Moriarty in the dick. I'm mad at that. I'm mad at that. I'm like,
because I told you, man. Hey, heel Lethal is something else. I don't know, depending on AEW booking, but as far as with Ring of Honor, heel Jay Lethal is what you.
Well, it's the same guy booking both shows. So, Tony Khan, double up on your coke and actually book Jay Lethal to be a legit heel. Thank you, sir.
Please, and thank you, Tony. Tony, you delivered all weekend. You know, you did a great on Friday night.
This
But
man,
please
this
book
man
my
played
man
the
Jay
Friday
Lethal.
Night Wars and beat himself. Pause. Pause. I think I gotta say
Yeah,
pause right
yeah, yeah.
there.
Pause. That's right.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah.
Yeah, let me say pause. Yeah. I'm like, wait. Some things you say out loud and you be like, God damn, pause.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But the main event, for me, it didn't pick up until the end. For me. Like, it was a good match. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Gresham, even though you blocked me on Twitter for some reason, I don't even know. I never interacted with you. But hey,
Yeah.
you had a good match. I don't. I was like, this is fun. Chavo didn't do nothing for me. Chavo never does anything for me. I don't know why. So I'm like, bro, you're there. You can go away now, but you're there. Other than that, it was a fun match until the end. And then I'm like, obviously, you know how the ending came. You're our boy, my boy, the Samoan submission machine, the longest
Man.
reigning Ring of Honor heavyweight champion consistently in history,
Yes.
Samoa Joe.
I
What
was
y'all thought? What was
legit
y'all thoughts
so
on this?
happy.
What
My
y'all thoughts on
thoughts
this?
was, you know, I always knew in the back of my mind that Samoa Joe was coming back to wrestling, but I just didn't know where he was going to go. I thought it was going to be like the actual like AEW. He was going to like debut on AEW Dynamite or whatever. But
Mhm.
like him showing up here was just absolutely shocking, and I had no idea he was coming. You know, that was a surprise done right because nobody reported it, nobody talked about it. He just came out there and was Samoa Joe again. Like it felt right, I'm very, very proud of it. Great
You
job,
know how
Tony.
you know how they did that? It's because I remember scrolling through Twitter and Samoa Joe did an interview. He was like, "We're spending time with our family right now. We're not worried
Hmm.
about anything." That's how he shut it down. Because
Right.
and then on top of that, he kind of picked the right time because it was so much wrestling going on that nobody could report everything, and he just so
Right.
happened to fall through the crack. So he
He
wasn't going
fell
to get
through the
reported
crack.
on, even if it was reported, he fell through the crack. So he was like, oh, "Okay, yeah, how I'm gonna do this?" But yo,
Hmm.
that was
And
my
then
favorite moment. And then the music. Shout out Mikey Ruckus. That man stayed in his bag with that theme music because if you actually sit down and listen to it, the harmony it grows with like the when the beat drops is Joe, 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 and
Joe,
then it's like
Joe.
dun. It's
Mm-hmm.
that little dun dun. It sounds like and I like the way Joe did it at the end. He was like they was chanting Joe's going and it fit. The Joe's gonna kill you. It fit with the harmony. I'm like,
Oh
God
my
damn it,
God, that was
that
that was
works.
beautiful. Like I
I'm like
mean,
that, and the way this man limited didn't do nothing. He was literally just all right. He's like, come on. And he just bucked. I'm like, God damn. That's the Joe I'm talking about. Joe's
hmm
brilliant on the commentary. He's brilliant as an authority figure, but him being a beast, I will look down the hill that man should have been at least Universal Champion at least once.
at least once. Like
Even if he was a
Yes.
even if he was a transitional for Brock to get the title back, he should have at least beat him once,
Yeah.
just to get
just one time.
that
That
win.
angle was so untouchable, man. Like that you couldn't write anything better than what you wrote with that.
Hmm.
Seriously.
It was just
They fumbled the bag.
it was just a regular Brock squash match, and
I mean, like they could have at least went 15, 20 minutes with that. Like, and they would have killed it too. Had him beat him,
honestly,
had Joe win. You know.
they didn't even need to go that long. They could have had him kick out at least one F5. Like you had him hit one, and
Mhm.
and then you out here have Roman Reigns, who's smaller than Samoa Joe,
Hit
kicking out
8.
12 or 8 at
Yeah.
34. You
I
was
was there
actually
live.
there, so I was like,
Yeah.
bro,
Oh my God. I remember like some people in my section walked out after like the fifth F5. They started walking to the ramp and like they left. You know, but I forced myself to stay there until the eighth F5 hit and he won. Then I immediately walked out.
okay. So I'm
Yeah.
like, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, bro, come on now. But Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor was actually fun. We're doing a lot of these speed rounds so we can because we actually did preview and predictions on the podcast, and we want to just let you guys know we actually watched. I actually watched Ring of Honor over SmackDown. So
Yeah, I did too.
because
I'm
Finn Balor
glad I
lost,
picked that.
apparently Finn Balor lost twice on SmackDown, and I'm like, the more I get
Then they
behind Finn
made
Balor,
a
the more
wasn't it like a
he's
mother
becoming a
joke or
clown.
something?
He
Oh
lost
yeah,
twice.
He
Oh
lost
my
twice. He
God.
lost the Battle Royal, and then he lost in an impromptu 6-man tag. He took the pin.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Sucks for Finn, man.
I feel
And
bad
then-
for him, man.
it's like ever since he had that shoulder injury, that's when Vince was like, "Yeah, I will never trust you again." And I'm like, injuries happens with everybody, but okay, Vince.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
trusted
but-
Seth.
But yeah, he's trusting Seth though. Look at Seth.
Actually, Seth is the one that injured him, but we're not gonna hold that against him because accidents happens. Like I'm not
Accidents happens, right?
like I want to hold the I want to so bad hold the injury to Biggie against Rich Holland, but I'm like accidents happens. Like it could
Accidents
happen.
happen.
It could happen.
It can happen to
any
anybody.
moment.
Mhm.
And just like this Rick Boogs just got injured because he tried to pick up 2 big ass Samoans for a double Samoan.
So
drop
that
and
was
hit
like
knee bump.
legit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was he's legit hurt.
he needs surgery.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Somebody
crazy,
said it was a
man.
torn quad. I heard, but I'm
Yeah,
not sure that's true.
so I see him out at least 6-8 months.
6 to 8 months. Yeah, he gonna be back at the end of the year.
Knock will be
Yeah.
on his solo run. And
Man, he'll be getting pinned. They don't take Nakamura serious.
At all.
Because if they did, I don't know, man. Anyway, we're going to move on just a little bit. Going to talk about NXT Stand and Deliver 2022. This was actually a fun show, like
Yes.
Indeed.
from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had, of course, Mandisha Rose retain her NXT. You see that belt?
Oh my God.
The belt.
Wow.
Yeah, the
It's
belt.
actually- Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking at her too, but the belt. Yeah, let's be PG. The belt.
The belt.
The belt. She's it's like a little. It's basically the NXT 2.0 aesthetics in the belt, and it's a white strap. So
Mhm.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
I'm mad at it all.
But
I like the
whole,
belt. It looks fantastic.
Pretty
To me.
cool.
What was you guys' match of the night?
Oh, this one is a little hard. I think Braun versus Dolph for me was the match of the night. Like I felt like Dolph Ziggler is just on one of his best runs since 2013, in my opinion. Like he is just on fire right now, and NXT is actually giving him a chance to like expand than what the main roster have done with him over the last few years. Like he feel like he's done nothing on the main roster, and now NXT is like giving him this massive push, and I absolutely love it. Like and Braun Breaker. We know that this guy's a star. I see championships written all over him. He might be on the main roster in a few weeks, actually. Maybe after WrestleMania. Because I see Vince McMahon taking advantage of him very quickly. I was still shocked that Dolph Ziggler won, but my thinking is that I think that Braun's probably about to move up to the main roster. That's why he lost.
Your thoughts, Highlight?
For me, I would say it's definitely the opening match, man. That ladder match was just freaking crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
It just that was, I mean, truth be told, I know some people can say, oh, ladder matches are spot fests a lot of times because it's so easy to just do like tons of things. But like, dog, some of those spots that were taken were just like, dog, ain't no way you gonna wake up in the morning feeling good when you get that. Like, Solar Sequoia's back, bro. Sheesh. Grayson Waller's elbow, bro. Sheesh. It's man, listen, that
that elbow. I'm like, bro,
Like,
you look like a dumbass.
you talk about legitimately hurt. I'm thinking he's legitimately hurt right now.
The way his arm was
The way
limp, I'm like, dude.
Oh my God.
He is hurt. Like,
Like,
for real.
did you really need that viral video that bad?
That bad, bro. Like, I know you probably watched Jeff Hardy do it a couple times, but even Jeff Hardy will tell you, my ninja, I ain't doing that. Like,
No.
even I'm not doing that, and I'm the daredevil. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he like,
I don't know, man. But it was cool because I looked at it like anybody legitimately could have won that match, and I wouldn't have been mad at it. You know, Waller. When he came close to winning it, and even though it made him look a little stupid that he was like right there and decided like to be contemplated, like, oh, what do? Crowd was booing like crazy because he just got that kind of heat. You know what I'm saying? Like if he would have won, it just hey.
Man, I'm mad that they gave him a bop though for a theme because that theme song is kind of a bop though.
A little bit, yeah. It is
Yeah,
though.
it
It
is.
is. It is. That's what I'm saying. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm
like
like,
it
I'm like,
was.
I'm supposed to hate you.
You're supposed to
You.
hate you, but you got
If
yeah.
you want me to hate you, change it. See, Def Rebel, here's what you're supposed to do. If you want me to hate these people, give them terrible music. If you want me to
True.
like them, give
Give
them
me
good
good
music.
music,
The reason why I like
That's
Roman Reigns is his presentation. The reason why
right?
I like Io Shirai is her presentation. Her theme song is by you guys too. But then
mm-hmm.
you got Tommaso Ciampa out here with this whack ass theme music that smell like booty cheeks wide open and closed.
And Braun
And we're
Breaker.
and we're supposed to like him. That's not how that works. If you got a
Yeah.
terrible theme song, it's gonna be hard for me to get into you, no
Yeah,
matter how good
bro.
you are.
I really can't. Yeah, because that was a heartbreaker, man. Just like if they would have just gave Tommaso, like, you gonna do a swan song with him? Can
Do
you at
what you
least
did
give
with
him his
Do
last
what you
thing?
did with Johnny Gargano and give him his old music back just for one time, just one more time, just a nostalgia
Just for the
thing.
one time,
And I
please.
noticed that during his match, they didn't even allow commentary to mention Johnny Gargano because he had did a Gargano escape during
See,
the actual match, and they was like, it's a
They didn't
nice,
call it. No.
nice homage to a friend of the past. I'm like, dude, that's Johnny Gargano, but
And Johnny
okay.
Gargano's not even signed to no promotion right now. I don't know why they didn't mention his name. I don't
yeah, this
understand that.
man's going off being a whole dad right now, bro. Like, it just makes no sense,
Mm-hmm.
But it is official. Tommaso Ciampa is practically, he got the whole song, so he had a whole hug from Triple H
mm-hmm.
after he got a whole little swan song. So that was like the NXT 2.0 or NXT Black and Gold swan song. It was like, oh, na 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 na.
Yeah,
Hey.
the last of the bunch is gone. He's the last one.
Is he
That's
the
it.
last?
I believe so.
You if you want to count LA Knight, but he wasn't a part of that prime black
Or
and
Io
gold. So,
Shirai? She's still there. Well, we gotta say that until Monday because she took the pin.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's possible she could very much be on the main roster come Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. Also, apparently, we got new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions too.
Yeah, which is weird because that was one of those things that made me say, okay, well, if they lost, that would surely mean Mandy's losing, but Mandy didn't lose. So now, I guess Toxic Attraction's just Mandy. That's like,
Well, they said she's
guess
the
so.
attraction, so I guess it makes
Sense? Maybe?
I stopped trying to
Maybe.
make sense about this stuff a long time ago.
I'm just here for the wrestling at this point, man. Stories
Yeah.
is just secondary in WWE's eyes anyway.
Yeah.
But don't
Well,
get me
it
wrong,
gave us
NXT
something.
2.0. Don't say don't get me wrong. NXT 2.0 is actually a fun show. Like
Yeah.
I
It
can
really
I
is.
can I can watch the show and be perfectly fulfilled. If I'm feeling down bad and want to be horny on the main, I got that too.
You got that in there too.
Yeah.
Lusting after,
Yeah.
I'm not lusting after no Nikita Lyons though. Y'all not gonna get me in trouble no more. I had a slip of the moment, and
Oh, come
y'all been
on.
holding it to me
Oh,
ever
come
since.
on.
Oh, come on now,
Come
man.
on,
No,
Josh.
You slip of the
no,
mind.
Come
Okay.
on. It's all right,
no,
brother.
It's
no,
all right
no.
though. Look at her though.
Look at her, bro.
Come
She
on.
bad. I get it. She bad, bro. Come on.
Well, if they sign this one chick that just had a tryout, I should be good.
I seen on your Twitter. Oh my god.
I said there is a God, because good Lord. And I saw her, and then I found her on IG. I'm like, yes, Lord.
Uh-oh.
Jesus, be a prince.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my lord.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, hey, bro, hey. And she I think she Cuban or Colombian or something. And I'm like, yes.
I'm with that.
Yes.
Alexa
I'm with it,
Lopez. So, Alexa Lopez. So
Electra Lopez. You saw she had her spot in the ladder match.
Yeah, that was pretty dope too. That was another reason. I like how they told the story in that. I mean, they even like with people who had accomplices on the side, man. The fact that they were able kind of gave me that TLC 3 vibe from WrestleMania 17.
Oh, sweet heaven. Oh my god.
Goodness.
Sweet heaven.
I'm trying to tell you.
They signed her.
She had a tryout. Hey, Sean, if you want to be Booker of the Year in my book, sign her.
Sign her, please.
I don't even care if her finisher is a DDT. Sign her.
Sign her right now, please. She will fit
Sign
NXT
her.
2.0. We'll work on the wrestling later.
So-
Sign her.
I guess this is the Jade Cargill effect, huh? Is this what this is? They're like,
Jade
okay,
Cargill.
Oh my
Like,
god!
they're like, we're
Don't
gonna-
get me started on her.
Like,
Jade
we're gonna
Oh my
find.
God.
Cargill.
I'm going to AEW New Orleans. I hope she wrestles.
Jade Cargill. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Fully approval. Fully approval.
Well, wrestling's been getting better. All right.
I'm just saying,
I'm not
WWE in
mad
a
at it.
bag now. Come on now.
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm not mad at it.
Hey man,
At all.
but all in all, it's fun and jokes around here. We're not perverts around here because I actually took a shower today, unlike some people.
I took a shower and washed my hair today too.
Shower, hair wash, smelling good. Hey, we
Yes,
good.
yes,
Hey,
yes,
this
sir.
is the smell good. This is the smell good podcast for everybody who don't wash their ass, so you can be inspired by us to wash that ass. All right, okay. Because some of y'all need some inspiration. Because good lord, the way y'all be acting on Twitter.
Wax on, wax off, baby. Wax
Oh
on,
my
wax off.
god. Some of y'all need to touch grass too. Oh my god.
Honestly, the grass deserve better.
You right.
the grass deserve a whole lot better. I'm just saying. We also had Gunna. He picked up the win over LA Knight.
Oh yeah.
And apparently Imperium and him got new theme music.
Didn't we hear
Which
Walter
also
chant too?
sucks.
Yep.
We did. We did.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Even that theme sucks. But
Why
hey,
did they change the Imperial theme? It was perfect. Like, why are y'all changing things that were good? I don't get it.
I don't know, man. They just feel the need. I mean, to be honest with you, I try to suspend my disbelief so much. I'm like, I like him because he's still someone I don't want to fuck with at all.
Right.
I don't care what anyone say, but it's like, bro, the presentation, y'all just had to just put y'all fingerprints on it. Because when I heard the theme, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, what is going on? Why are y'all why do you need, because I don't even know if y'all heard it, because it's like I was literally spending my entire time trying to listen to it during his entrance. I'm like, what is this song? I don't get it. What? And it sounds like something that you would mix in stage 1 of gym class.
Wow. Yeah,
that's literally how I felt, and I'm like, come on now. But what, do y'all think LA Knight is main roster bound, or you think he's still gonna be in NXT taking losses?
It's possible. If he's still in NXT, he's probably just there to put guys over and really work with them. But if he is in the main roster, which I think he personally should be, he'll be a good mid-card asset for sure.
Yeah, I see him going to SmackDown because they need it. Like we said yesterday,
I agree.
They need it. They need it bad. Then the final thing we're going to talk about is MSK. Are you new NXT Tag Team Champions? What's your thoughts on this one?
The culprits.
You think they're the culprits that's attacking the brothers?
Oh yeah, it's gonna get revealed some kind of way. That was their plan all along. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. You know, just wait for it. Just wait. Just wait.
Honestly,
even
with
Wade
NXT,
Barrett knows. I'm telling you, watch. Wade Barrett's even gonna be like, "I told you so." You know, you'll be like,
with his thick ass accent. And then special shout out to one of the Creed brothers for doing this cannonball. I literally just bust out laughing.
My favorite spot of this whole match, bro. I saw that.
That's something I would do.
I'm like, bro, give me that spot. I'll take that. That's dope. I was like, yeah, I'll do that.
Cannonball. But that was NXT Stand and Deliver. I hope it was something that was pretty well. It was fun. Like I didn't hate it.
It
if
was.
that makes sense, because there's
It,
some
it, it
things.
I like that
Go
it
ahead.
gave I like that it gave us an unpredictable factor. It did not come off predictable in that main event. Because I'm not gonna lie, you see, I literally thought, okay, it's just clear setup. Breaker, he's gonna win this title.
He had the
Remember,
full
Dad and Uncle?
special entrance and everything. Family went into the
Yeah,
Hall of Fame this weekend.
yeah. Like it just set up like it was catered. Like, well, that's the cherry on top. He's gonna win his title back. Next thing I know, cleanly too.
Oh
You
no,
know what I'm saying?
no. His hit his head off the turnbuckle. Remember, Ziggler exposed the
True,
turnbuckle, so it wasn't
true.
clean. It was semi clean.
Semi clean a little bit, yeah. I mean, in a fashion that was like, whoa, okay, But wow, what do you say?
Hey man, but NXT Stand and Deliver, I actually was not going planning on watching it live because I'm like, this shit is. I'm like, I was like, it's early.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, bro, all right, but then I was up because I'm like, my sleep
Me
schedule, I'm
too.
trying not to take a nap in the middle of the day because if I do, I'll be up all night. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, okay,
Likewise.
I'll watch it. And it blew me out because I had my expectations low. Like,
Yeah,
that's the thing. I
same
think
here.
that's the thing you have to do with these shows. You have to have your expectations low. Because if you
Yeah,
go in with
WWE.
high expectations, you'll be highly disappointed.
I totally agree. They definitely are king at that. WWE is very king at making you say if you set your expectations low, you don't expect something great. Then you get something great. When you expect something great, that's when it goes. So yeah,
So that's how
we
we
caught
go.
on.
We caught on. We caught on. We caught on.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
all right, now we're gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna talk about NXT, not NXT, WrestleMania Night One. It's official for those of you who've been chilling us wherever you listen to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, wherever you listen to us. Yo, WrestleMania, man.
Whew.
If you ignore Charlotte and Ronda, Corbin and McIntyre, even though it was a decent match, I just didn't care. And I believe it was another match that was just there. I think it was mainly those two. It was actually a fun show, a fun first night.
Did you care about the Mysterios, Logan Paul, and Miz?
I didn't, but it wasn't bad. I didn't hate it.
Agreed. I'd say even the matches you didn't care about tonight actually made it worthwhile, and I think the crowd played the best part of that.
Oh yeah, of course.
I didn't hear the crowd dead not one time tonight for any match.
Hey man.
That's always a plus.
Yeah, because we started off with the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line. Well, we had a long ass 2 hour kickoff for no reason, but we start off with the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line, and it was the Usos defending against Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. And unfortunately, Rick Boogs suffered a quad injury because he tried to lift up the Usos. And when he did that, I gave him this look like, bruh, really? Come on now. They big. Like, it's that case where it's like, not I mean, because I had a friend of mine, he texted me, he said, bro, that was just a stupid accident. I said it was a freak accident more so because I'm pretty sure that spot has been done a million times by a million different people.
Oh yeah,
First person that comes to mind when I think of a Samoan drop is Umaga. Because I was a child when I got back into wrestling. I was like 10 when I got back into wrestling after 1999 because my mom saw The Undertaker in Ministry of Darkness and was like, no. so when I got back to it, the first people I really saw when I was like 10 was 3 Minute Warning. Then he came back as Umaga, and I'm like, that's the only person I thought of when I saw that. And then obviously I saw Nia Jax do it, and then I saw Solo Sikoa attempt to do it at Stand and Deliver, but he fell forward.
yeah.
He almost had it.
He
But
almost
then
had
with
it.
him, with this one, I'm like, bro, he heard this whole quad. I'm like, yeah, Jimmy and
So
Jay don't look like.
so he was going for a Samoan drop. I was wondering what he was trying to do when I saw that
He was
because
going
I
for
was like,
something where he had both of them on his shoulders, and it was
because
just
You went that route. I was gonna go the John Cena route because he's
You think they're gonna
infamous
do
for
like
doing that.
AA, like double AA or something?
Just
They
the
were just gonna
spot.
hold them up for that, like the feat of strength,
Yeah,
and
like
then one
feet
of them's
strength.
gonna slip off and then hit a super kick and then throw them off, basically.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, John Cena was so infamous for doing a double man spot.
Bianca's infamous for doing it too. Remember she has Becky and Sasha on
True,
top of her, and then Sasha got down, and then she ended up, yeah. So that's
true.
what I'm like. But yeah, Rick Boogs, he's injured. I think they called an audible because the match was quite shorter. It's like it felt like rushed because I'm like,
Rushed. It did, yeah.
because when the Usos wear, because I had this thing where the Usos wear white, they go
Mhm.
crazy every single time. So I was like, I
That's a
don't know
good
why.
idea.
Like every time they
Yeah,
wear white, I'm like, bro, y'all going, they
they
finna
go
go
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. No, I agree. Now I'm not gonna lie. I expected them to retain anyway,
Yeah, me too.
as I'm sure you did. But it's kind of one of those things where, again, after going back to NXT Takeover, Stand and Deliver for a second, like it does make me kind of wonder though. I'm still curious about how tomorrow's main event goes because I'm like, yeah, the Usos retained, but Mandy retained, tag team partners didn't. So I
You
don't
think? Oh,
know.
you think they finna throw an audible and have Roman lose?
Who knows, man? If they want to go back to that angle of the Usos and waking them up, like, oh wait, But again, now what do I know? We don't know. We'll find out tomorrow night. But don't be surprised, y'all. If Roman does lose, you heard it here first. Don't be surprised if they go back to that angle of who's the head of the table. We got the championships. Where yours at? You know what I'm saying? Like eventually they just kind of had that realization, like, why are we following this guy? We the head of the table now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I don't know.
If I'm honest with, like I've said it before and I've said it again, if they want to, if they want to do that and have Roman snap, then I will understand because if Roman loses, he's gonna snap. Just like I'm sure Becky's gonna snap because she suffered her first pinfall loss for the first time in over 2 years since 2019.
2 years.
Since
Sheesh.
2019.
That's a
So
thought, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So you already know she's probably gonna snap.
I was going there too. You can even see it, but we'll get to that. We can get to that.
The next match we get is, like I mentioned, Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. What was your thoughts on this match? I was getting drunk out of my mind, so I didn't care.
Well, I was in the process of driving. I was transitioning from my office from after writing my article for Stand and Deliver. I had just finished just in time for WrestleMania, so I was kind of driving back to the house while picking up food. So this match was on, and I was just kind of like casually glancing while kind of handling what I was
Oh, you
handling.
just had it like background music for while you was driving, basically.
Yeah, like kind of watch it, but like the only thing that stood out mostly because I mean, again, we've seen this kind of so many times. As far as I'm just glad this angle is over because that was obviously like the finale point since they were building this whole Happy Corbin's undefeated. Now. Shout out to my girlfriend because she made a very interesting comment about Mr. Corbin and said, well, I guess he's sad Corbin now, isn't he? And I said, that's exactly what he is. He's sad Corbin now. So it may not be bum Corbin, but you're going to get sad Corbin next. No longer, like, literally, now that finisher is no longer protected, bro. Like, he's now, the streak is broken in 2 ways. So I'm like, well, now everybody's going to kick out of that finisher. And now what? You're going to have to make a new finisher, Corbin. What are you going to do? I don't know.
It
only takes one. Once one person does it, now everybody's going to do it at some point. So, like, watch out for Corbin.
Watch out for sad news Corbin. Sad news Corbin. Oh, he's busted. He's bum. Hey Corbin, if you want to protect your finisher, you should never give up. Nah, you should. Nah, you should. Dog.
Oh, shout out to Malcolm Bivens, man. That was like the best towel spot ever. Seriously. He's the GOAT for that. But no, man. honestly, I hate to say it, but it's pretty apparent where they're going after this one. They're clearly going to break up Mr. Madcap and Corbin. I think Madcap's actually getting more over than he is. Believe it or not.
Honestly, the mad cat, the wrestler isn't my problem. It's the
Mhm.
gimmick.
The
The
gimmick,
gimmick is
yeah.
corny. It's like, bro, give him somebody's laughing, and it ain't me.
But I think what's happening is he's making it work where like because he's showing them he can make this trash gimmick work, they're gonna probably repackage him in some kind of way where
So
he
that's how
gets a
WWE
character
do it.
with
They
like
give you anything to say. If you make this work, we can trust you.
probably not. I mean, I think it's sometimes with some of these, I think they do this stuff stupidly on purpose just to like, hey, can you make this get over? And if you can make that get over, then we're willing to let you come up with whatever. Like I feel like Nikki Cross tried that with the
But
superhero thing. Really tried
and
to
it just
see, and it
and it just
didn't. You know
it
what I'm
didn't
saying?
work. Like
At
it
all.
yeah.
So like for some people that just falls and fails horribly. But I think in his case, it's actually getting over where he'll be able to like create something new from this bad gimmick and then really like go rocket ship from that point. So we'll see. To
We'll
be
see. 'Cause
continued on that.
it's like I don't hate the wrestler. I just hate the gimmick. And it's just me. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone on that. But it's just like, dude, give
Seriously.
him something else.
Yeah, because he's look honestly, bro. He has a nice look. He has a nice he can wrestle. He's put on some good clinics with Drew. So I mean, if you can hang with a guy like Drew, something's there. It just you gotta get a better character. That's all.
Next up, we get the Miz and Logan Paul versus the Mysterios. So shout out to the Mysterios for recreating this entrance right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh
It,
man. So
it
dope.
brought me back to my childhood. I was expecting him to come out there. Who's that jumping out the sky?
Not the sky.
REY.
I would have loved that. Even if they just did it for that part and then went to the Booyaka, that would have been so dope.
I was
Oh
like,
man.
that was a that was I had goosebumps. I'm like, that's the only thing that got me goosebumps. I'm like, bro, because I don't know if they included it into 2K22 because I haven't
Mm-hmm.
really played all the versions of Rey Mysterio. It's literally unlocked and just sitting on my game. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, him doing that was always cool to me as a kid. I'm like, bro, I used to, because bro,
Yes.
growing up, I used to sit on my aunt and uncle's couch and just jump out off the couch and do, I'm Rey Mysterio. I was like a
Yep.
5-year-old kid, like I'm Rey Mysterio, or not.
Yeah.
But at that time when he was doing that, still it was 2002, so I believe I was what I think I forgot how old I was in 2002, but I was a kid jumping off. My mom was like, "Why are you jumping off?" Because I'm trying to be Rey Mysterio, and I think I put her. Hey, I don't even care about it. I'm old to get judged, but I think I put a pair of her clean drawers on my face because I thought I was a Mysterio. Like I was literally out of pocket as a kid. So even as a kid, I was out of pocket. So
There it is. There it is. I love
but
it.
and then they went against Logan Paul and what's up with this fit? I I said
Uh,
I said what in the Fortnite? I don't hate it,
you
but
know, well, again, shout out to my girlfriend because she said they look like bumblebees when she saw this. So well, maybe that was the look. Maybe that was the plan. Maybe they saw Transformers and saw Bumblebee and said, "Yeah, that works. Let's do that in our own unique way." But I did see someone in our shout out to the chat and Discord. It sounded like somebody was saying they got that from Lil Nas X inspired or something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was
I
like,
don't follow
okay,
Lil Nas X at all,
me either.
but I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah,
if that's something he will wear. And
I
then,
agree.
well, obviously, The Miz and Logan Paul actually picked up the win. Were you surprised at this?
Actually, yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because the way things were turning, it seemed like they were about to get this win. But
Okay.
no, because celebrities almost never lose at WrestleMania if you think about it. Lawrence
Yeah.
Taylor, WrestleMania 11, picked up a win over Bam Bam Bigelow. Floyd Mayweather, picked up a win over Big Show. Bad Bunny last year picked up a win over The Miz. Like,
Yeah.
the more I think about this in the history of history at WrestleMania, for whatever reason,
It's very rare that you see a celebrity lose,
point
if
blank
at
period.
all.
If at all. I can't recall one losing.
Donald
Except,
Trump, but
nope,
he wasn't wrestling.
he wasn't
Well,
wrestling.
no, he won. No, he won.
He
He won.
won.
Never mind.
Yeah, he
Fuck
won.
it.
That was a
Fuck
hair
it.
versus her.
Yeah.
Now, there's one celeb I can say that lost horribly, if you want to count that. That would be Pete Rose, ladies and gentlemen, because my guy Kane seemed to tombstone him every single year. But that was never a match, so I don't know if that counts. But anyways, no, seriously, I don't recall any celebrity, athlete, whatever, social media star. I don't recall Snooki. They won.
They won.
You
Yeah,
see what I mean?
I think so. Yeah, I'm guessing it's looking like every celebrity tomorrow is going to win, and probably except for Pat McAfee.
Yeah, Pat McAfee could take it. I don't know. Knoxville might lose just because he looked like the kind of guy that could. But then again,
And doesn't really care, and he probably doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, subjects in the air on that one. I don't know. He could. I could see him either just taking a lot of bumps and still winning, or really losing just because, like you said, he probably just doesn't care enough. He just probably wants to have fun out there. So we'll see.
Okay. We shall see. And after the match, The Miz actually attacked Logan Paul. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is a face turn for somebody, or it's just like, who do we hate less?
It's a who we hate less, because I'll tell you, Nikki looked at this and was like, anybody but Logan Paul when this match started. Like, she has whatever her gripe is with Logan Paul. She does not like this guy. So she wanted them
Did
to
you show
lose
her
that match.
Did you show her his brother on the kickoff acting like a complete jackass?
No, I did not. I didn't even watch the kickoff, to be honest. So I didn't
Bro,
even know he was on.
they were so uncomfortable. The panels,
Wow.
I believe it was Caleb Braxton, Booker T, Jerry
Oh
Lawler
my
for
God.
some reason, and some other guys that I don't even know their names. But they was on there, and they was uncomfortable as all hell, bro.
Wow.
I think they had to quickly end it because he was literally he was saying, I'm about to go fight the fans. I'm about to go fight the fans. I'm like, bro, what is wrong? I'm like, who thought this is a good idea to bring this man onto the show? What is wrong with you?
That WrestleMania clout, boy, I tell you, it'll get you doing some crazy things. You know, that you regret later. You be like, look, it's WrestleMania. Just go with it.
Let's go with the flow.
Honestly, I could see, I don't know about a WrestleMania of next year, but probably something like SummerSlam. They'll probably try to.
Yeah, because they're trying to make everything social media esque now. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm thinking SummerSlam. They're not going to try to save that for next year's Mania. There's
because I'm working on it. I'm going to try my best to fly out to LA, even if I don't even go to WrestleMania. I just want to go to wrestling because I believe everybody is going to be wrestling on WrestleMania weekend. So
I'm slowly thinking about that myself, Gresh. We may have to go ahead and pre-plan and see what we can do, boss. We may. I was waiting on them to try to come back to Atlanta one more time and go to that Mercedes-Benz Stadium since, I don't know, they haven't been since it's been created. But, I mean, if we got to go to LA, then we got to go to LA.
Hey, man, all we got to do is just save up 6 months worth of salary just for that one weekend, because LA is not cheap. It is not cheap, and we gotta make it a group thing. Like the Botchamaniacs take LA, bro, and we can record the podcast, and we can actually stream the podcast out there, like, or even if we don't stream it, we just record it and just record our thoughts and upload it.
Hey, let us know in the chat. Y'all want to see me and Gresh in LA next year's Mania? Y'all want to see us go take over?
Let us know. We'll do. Hey, bro, I told you all 2022. I'm in that I don't give a fuck mode. So if y'all want me to do it, hey, we gonna do it. Let's do it. But next up we got my match that was pretty much close to my match of the night. We got the Raw Women's Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
EST versus Big Time,
Mm-hmm.
formerly known as the Man. We got Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch with the new dude. And I wasn't mad at it.
I wasn't mad at it either. It looks good.
And
I don't know how I felt about the eye paint, but
yeah, I don't know what's up. It's like for the past 3 years they just been obsessing over weird ass eye paint. Huh? Ronda Rousey, somebody. It's just always this weird ass eye paint.
Conti.
Hey, Conti. Oh my god. Exactly. I'm like, what is y'all obsession with this eye paint? But yo, man, the entire from entrance to final bell, this entire segment had me hooked. It legitimately had me hooked. I'm like, bro, this is great. And I know some people were saying, oh, they should save this for SummerSlam, but I'm like, no, this is the right time.
Yeah, it was definitely the right time. I mean, if you think about from SummerSlam of what, like, shout out to the promo package of this, because it had me even from the promo package. Like, the build leading up to this, to me, made me just kind of look at it like, right?
Yeah.
As long as Bianca wins, it was like, as long as Bianca wins. But when they showed this entire promo package, taking it all the way back to SummerSlam, you were like, oh, shoot, this looks personal. Like,
yeah,
yo, I'm invested, and WWE always does a great job putting these promo packages together. Like, fault them all you want. I've never seen AEW do that. Sorry, AEW fans.
I've never seen any company do that. I'm not even just gonna
Honestly.
single out AEW. I've never seen any company like that. I'm like,
Straight up.
if you follow me on my YouTube channel, I tried to mimic their promo packages and it never works because they have it's something that they have that it's just like they just know what to do. Obviously, the money behind it, because I'm pretty sure they have a million people working on these promo packages. But it's like when I see that, I'm like, yo, this is great.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, this match was, as soon as that promo package hit, I mean, even to give like my girl's perspective of like a fan who, because again, she's a casual, so she's still very new to watching this world of wrestling.
Right.
So as I'm explaining this, like, she watched that promo package and was invested. Like, she felt it was like she was watching a show for the first time. Like, if I could show y'all this woman's reaction as she was watching this from start to finish, to see how invested she was in this whole match, literally rooting for Bianca because she does not like Becky. She already made it clear she does not like Becky. She didn't like Becky then. She don't like Becky now. She does not. She is not feeling Becky at all. But when it came to Bianca, she was like, wait, have I seen her before? I was like, yes, you saw her before. I showed you her already once. I told you she would be one of your favorites automatic.
That's right? How casual she is.
As soon as she started skipping, she was like, oh yeah, I remember her to skip. Yeah. And now, after tonight, she ain't never forgetting her at all.
Like, and shouts out Bianca, because I believe Becky's boot or heel caught her in the eye.
Boy, I was
and
like,
that thing is closed. I'm like, oh, she gonna feel that. I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna force her to step away, because I'm pretty sure by the time she puts some ice on that Joker.
Yeah, like she may have a slight black eye, maybe
depending on, like, it'll probably be a little closed. Mm-hmm. It depends on, like, because I'm pretty sure, because I've had my eyes swell up like that, and it probably be gone within 2 days.
2 days. If that. So yeah, it's possible you may see a little bit of it on Raw. You know what I'm saying?
She'll be fine. Like if it ain't nothing that causes her to go blind, it's just a swole. She'll
knowing her, she'll wear some sunglasses you wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Like, she'll just walk out there and be like, I'm not taking these off because girl,
come on. Yeah. Real quick, we can't not shout out Texas Southern, what was it? Texas Southern or Texas State, marching band.
TSU
band. Coming out there as a former marching band individual, anytime when John Cena
truly
did
as well, I was a saxophone, alto and
saxophone.
Hey,
we're in the same family. Yes, sir. We're in the same family. So So shout out to the fact, even when John Cena did it with the drum line, giving me them drum line feels. When I saw this, automatically, I kid you not, when they came out, automatically, Beyonce, homecoming. I guarantee you, this is a Beyonce homecoming kind of moment. And that's exactly what it turned out to be. And the moment they started playing her song, I was like,
Yep.
my nigga. Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
made woman, a made woman. I'm like, I appreciate you, Bianca. We have won. We win. That's all. I said, justice has been served. Justice solidified. We won. We won, bro. That's all we wanted, bro.
Hey, but you see how they tried to get us on the slick, though. They tried to. They tried to mimic what happened. Yeah, they tried that. I was like, ooh, go ahead.
Like, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I was like,
don't you
try
dare.
me if you want to. Try me if you want to. Hey, fun fact, too. As of right now, Bianca Belair. I love this shot. Malcolm Bivens is the GOAT. I don't know. Why is this man not on the main roster yet, people? I don't know. We're going to find out one day when he gets up there. But in the meantime, dog, Bianca is like really showing like, bro, this is she's 2-0 as of right now.
Honestly, I wouldn't be mad at an undefeated streak for Bianca at WrestleMania.
Me either. Especially if you opposite of Sasha's, because as of right now, it could change tomorrow.
Sasha is 0-6.
Winless. Yeah, she's winless. Now that could change by tomorrow, but she's winless. So if you
well, tonight, because it is technically tomorrow.
yeah, tonight. Yeah, sorry. Thanks, WrestleMania. You know, shout out. But you know, with Bianca, bro, like no telling. I mean, I'm like you. I wouldn't be mad if they just quietly like let her keep winning at the big stage like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you never know. She could be like a female Undertaker. You know what I'm saying?
She's so good. But if you guys ain't figured it out yet, the EST got her win back. The new Raw Women's Champion. Go ahead and ice up that eye queen. You gonna need it because you took a shot. But you are the new Raw Women's Champion. And I was, bro, when I tell you, I put out a GIF where I was shouting in my chair. That's literally me. I literally jumped up out of my seat, bro. Like if I ever see her in person out and she wins, I will be one of those people just jumping up. I can already guarantee she has a presence about her. This ain't me just being my usual weirdo self. She just has a presence about her that I'm like, yo, this is a queen that I have no problem just rooting for. You feel me?
Totally agree, bro.
But yo, man, I appreciate that justice has finally been served. ColeTrain, you back? I know you had some you had to step away for a bit, but what's your thoughts on Bianca finally winning the Raw Women's Championship? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
I know how that feels, brother. I know how that feels. Shout out to Gresh for being annoying when that happens.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I had to go take a phone call. I didn't realize I was muted.
It's okay.
It's all
Gresh
good.
has no problem reminding you. I love it.
Thank you so much. But as I was saying, like that match was fantastic. Like it was one of my favorite matches of the night. Bianca Belair, it just seems that she just gets better and better as the months goes on. And even though, like, yeah, we've seen this match before. You know, they built to a better story from it from the last time they fought each other, or whatever. Everything from like the entrance, the selling, you know, just everything about Bianca it just poured out, and I was just genuinely so happy for her that she finally was able to get the W. So I personally was ecstatic for it.
Hey man, bro, I'm trying to tell you, it's like, you know, those talents that you root for, you can't really describe it. It ain't you fanboying or thirsting. It's literally just like, bro, you have that. I'm like, I just want to root for you. Even if she turned heel, I just want to root for you.
I'm still gonna root for her. I'm still gonna root for her. I don't care if she heel. I'm
That's
still
how
gonna
it
root
was
for her.
for us. Yeah, we were that way in NXT. Like when she had that match with Shayna Baszler for that women's championship, like know how many times I was sitting there
Chef
glued,
kiss.
like, come on, win this thing, man. Win this, right?
Win this.
So that's the one for those who like to point out Vince don't know what he got. Triple H never put the women's title on Bianca.
Not once.
Not once. And one.
Big
and
facts.
one. So Vince got that one dub because he knows what he got in Bianca. Bianca, like, I hate when people try to use like, oh, she's overrated, or she's not that good in ring. Argue with your mama. I don't care. She's great. She's great. And we're gonna send our praises to this queen and her new. You notice that she had the Becky kiss emoji on her pants. I said, is she telling her Becky to kiss her ass?
Quite possibly, brother. Quite possibly.
But Bianca, we're gonna throw up.
She is.
Bianca, we're gonna throw up a drink for you. We're gonna chill like Malcolm Bivens at NXT Stand and Deliver, and we're gonna light a fatty for you for your win at WrestleMania.
I drink some wine to that.
Next up, we get the return that a lot of people did not. Well, if you weren't on wrestling Twitter, you didn't expect it. But if you're on wrestling Twitter and you decide to subscribe to wrestling news sites for some reason, you got a return that you guys have all been waiting for. Well, first things first, got to shout out this man right here, this menace to society, Seth Rollins. What the hell is this?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, here's the thing. I was trying to figure out what was up with the choir wearing purple, thinking he was going to come out in purple and then all of a sudden he's out in blue. And I'm like, what the freak, bro?
You know why he did? You know why he did this, right? Ric Flair.
Oh, gosh.
Think about Ric Flair's retirement match in 2008. What color did he wear?
He wore blue. He did.
And what's the last thing Ric Flair said about anybody in the Lopez household? He was talking shit about Becky Lynch. This is his way of saying, "Ha, gotcha, bitch."
Oh boy,
this man is a menace to society. He needs an Oscar, an Emmy for his portrayal in his comeback from that 2019 debacle. This character that he's been on is literally chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss, bro.
I enjoy it.
My girlfriend, even as the casual watcher, something about Seth makes her laugh and smile. She loves Seth. She loves this guy. So I'm like, that just goes to show. The magic is working.
I mean, at this point, who does not like Seth Rollins? Like, seriously. Like, the dude is just on the run of his life.
He is. Like, seriously.
And then obviously, yeah. What's up? What'd you say?
No, who would have thought, man? You know, a major bounce back, like you said earlier. Crazy.
Like a major bounce back. I was on the train of like, bro, this dude sucks. This dude, like, this cat. Like, people assume that when I say someone sucks, I'm talking about their in-ring. I'm not talking about anybody's in-ring. I'm talking about character. I'm a character viewer because I like to write stories. So when I write stories, I like characters. If your characters suck, I'm gonna tell you your character's ass. But I'm not gonna attack. I'm not like these weirdos who's gonna attack this man personally or attack his in-ring ability, because Seth Rollins is one of the best in the world, pound for pound. You can argue with your mama on that one.
Period. Point blank.
But when it comes to his character, 2019 after that Fiend crap, he needed to change.
And the Messiah one wasn't working either.
It really
was trying to go with. But
it was. I see what he was trying to do, but then it was like they wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, so I'm like, that fell flat. Then he came back as this version, and he did a slow build. I'm like, oh yeah, you're a savage. You're a savage. But obviously, speaking of savage, you got this man returning for the first time since, what was it, 2014? Was it 2014? 2015? 2016?
2016.
Yeah, because he was still he was in, ironically, his last WrestleMania was in Dallas.
32. He was Stardust.
Talk about full circle.
Full circle.
Look at
and that is
this. And actually on April 3rd, 2016.
Oh my God.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that. It's almost like he planned this all along. He knew.
Literally, it's like he planned coming back at this time. I literally like went absolutely crazy. Like I was a 10 to 12-year-old boy again. I literally screamed at the top of my lungs. 'Cause I didn't think it was possible. Like despite all the rumors, despite all the speculation, Cody's leaving AEW. I thought it was a work at first. I thought that this was not going to happen. There's no way he's going to come back here. And then when the music played and I seen him walk out, I screamed so loud. Like I was just happy.
They let him come out full gimmick, like
Full gimmick.
full indie gimmick. Like I know some people gonna be like, "Oh, he came out AEW gimmick." No, bro, he been doing this. Wrestling has more than one royal families before AEW. He did ROH, New Japan. That was. I'm just putting it all into indie. So I'm like, bro, this dude came out. Wrestling has more than one royal family. I'm like, oh shit. And all I could tweet out was this fucker did it. That's all I could tweet out. I'm like, this mother, he actually did it. He actually did it. He came back to the WWE and he actually did a nice little shedding of the skin of the Stardust gimmick. And I like how they let commentary do a full like presentation. This was literally Cody. This wasn't no watered down generic Def Rebel. It was literally like, bro, they already know because Cody can use the theme music wherever he goes. It's not an exclusive to a company. It's him. It's his.
It's him. That is his theme.
But it's crazy because it's kind of like it's the Hardy Boys effect. You know what I'm saying? Like what we just saw with AEW and the Hardys.
Well, the difference is the difference with that is it's a public domain for the Hardy Boys. It's for as Cody is concerned, it's a public domain for only Cody. Like they can't take that theme music and give it to say Damian Priest.
No,
because then they will have to pay for the rights to it. But it's like I think Cody owns the rights to that song.
But see, he was smart for that because he was doing that even way back before even AEW was forming. You see,
he was doing that ROH. Like I said, he was doing ROH, the original ROH before Tony Khan bought it, and New Japan when he was in New Japan. So I'm like, bro, he's got the whole presentation. I'm like, bro, this is literally giving me goosebumps. And I don't get goosebumps on watching wrestling. Like I'm 27 years old. I've seen every ounce of wrestling that there is to see. And I'm like, bro, you're giving me goosebumps right now.
Literally.
And his style fits with the WWE.
It fits perfectly.
He don't always have to do topes. He loves telling stories. So hopefully they give him the edge treatment. I'm not talking about being part-time. I'm like letting him like, hey, here's what I see that I'm going with or where we're going with the character. Like, don't let him be corny. Please don't let him be corny.
Now, this kind of makes me wonder, and I'll probably ask you guys this. So do you think that, I don't know what his brother's contract situation is, but do you think, say, next year's WrestleMania, if by then or
you think Dustin you think Dustin will come back or something?
Do you think we see Goldust in the Hall of Fame? Because at that point, it'll just be like the character of Goldust into the Hall of Fame, which not necessarily, he could still wrestle. Obviously, he still does. So if he wants to, he can. But just more so him getting in the Hall of Fame as Goldust.
Honestly, anybody can get in the Hall of Fame when it comes to WWE. I like I said, I don't really take it too serious. You've been in all the group chats that I've been in. I'm like, bro, I take it's about as serious as who's on Vince's good side today.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Like, I mean, if the Ultimate Warrior can get in there, and Vince McMahon did not like that dude for years,
they made a whole documentary about him
hating
being a piece
him.
of shit.
Yeah, and he still got in there. Anybody can get in there, so I wouldn't be surprised if Goldust goes in there next year, or maybe at WrestleMania 40. I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't be shocked. Like,
I wouldn't say anybody. There's one man that'll never be.
Oh yeah, Chris Benoit.
Yeah. We know definitely he's never going to be in there. You know,
they don't want
did. You know,
they don't want to touch him.
No,
you saw they took out Jimmy Snuka because of the whole trial.
Yet Vince McMahon mentioned him though. So
he mentioned Jeff Hardy. So I was he was on one.
Yeah, but Jeff Hardy's not just. Jeff Hardy didn't murder anybody though. That's what
Now,
I'm
if he would have
saying.
mentioned Chris, Chris Benoit, I'd be like,
Oh,
ooh, Pastor
Taker.
Taker, come and lay hands
Have they
brother.
been in the ring? Have they been in the ring?
none that
I
I
don't
know
remember
of.
much about a Taker and
No,
Chris Benoit match. I don't
they
think
never
they've
had
ever
one, I
wrestled.
believe.
Actually, yes.
They did?
2000. It was like a 6-pack challenge.
If you want to count that.
That's the only time they've really been in, and they've been like, if you watch a random episode of Raw from like when they was giving him a WWF title push with The Rock, he faced
Yeah.
the Undertaker at some point. So they faced off. They just never
Oh.
faced off when he was at his peak.
Peak and prime, because
Yeah, Undertaker was doing his thing, and he faced American Badass Undertaker, but he never faced Deadman Undertaker.
He never, AK like that prime 2004 to 2010. That was his big prime. He didn't fight.
He never faced him that way.
You
But
gotta
yeah,
separate
it depends on, like, I enjoyed the shouts out the Hall of Fame. I enjoyed the Hall of Fame for what it was. Charmel,
Me too.
I'm gonna need y'all to get Queen Charmel to in promo class, because the way that woman spoke was elegant and she grabbed your attention.
Exactly.
I'm surprised she mentioned Kurt Angle, because we all know how that.
Yeah.
We all know that story. But she mentioned Kurt Angle, so like I when she said that, I was like, now Charmel. I'm like Charmel, hold on. Like, hold on.
Wait a minute.
I was like, cut the camera.
And not that she just mentioned it, she mentioned it first. That's what.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, hold on.
Not first, my guy. Hold on.
Bestiality, sex. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Oh, okay then.
All right.
All right.
But hey,
nice.
But
hey,
yeah,
all
the
power
whole
to you. That was your
the whole
speech.
Hall of Fame was literally, it was something interesting to check out. Undertaker was embracing his televangelist vibes.
He really was. It was a good speech,
he was literally Pastor Taker, bro. Like
He was
he was.
Do y'all
Pastor
think
Taker.
that? Do y'all think that ponytail was clip on? It did not look real at all.
I think it was, because
It probably was.
that's not his real hair.
That didn't
Can't
look real at all. I'm like, bro, this
It
don't.
can't
Like, wait
be.
a minute now.
Because he's older. Like, you see how receded the hair is. There's
I'm
no
like, bro,
way
ain't no way you got a whole, like, bro, you had an entrance for WrestleMania where they was honoring everybody, and from the camera angle they had, you look bald. So it ain't no way that ponytail is yours. I'm like, bro, come on now.
I think
give
think
Michelle
at this
back her
point
bundles.
I think at this point he is bald, and I think he just clipped on that ponytail to show that he has hair, but he doesn't have hair.
He's
bald.
have that long hair. I'm like, bro, come on.
It's the same effect with Kane, just like how we knew, it's just at this point, Kane, that's just the wig with the mask. Like, that's not your hair. You know what I'm saying?
That's not your hair at this point.
That's the same.
And that's okay. What is he? He's almost 60 years old. Like,
he's older than my uncle, and my uncle is like 57, 58, 50, 57. And I'm like, when I told my uncle that, he's like, bro, that old ass nigga is older than me.
Yeah.
All he could say was she.
Of course, that's our uncles. That's what they do.
But to get back on track, it was. What did y'all think about this Cody versus Seth Rollins match? I enjoyed it. That's why I said this was almost my Bianca versus Becky was almost my match of the night. This one, kind of took the cake.
you know how they say, like, when a match gets crazy good and you're like, good luck topping that. Mm-hmm. That was one of those instances when it came to Bianca and Becky, and then Seth and Cody were like, okay, cool, we got you. Bet.
Yep, and they did that. I'm like, bro, I was one of those expecting. I'm like, bro, let them tease Shane McMahon coming out and then Cody come out, but they just like, nah, screw all that. As soon as I saw that all that pyro go, I'm like, yep, he brought the budget. He brought the Cody budget with him. With all that pyro.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
He brought the Cody budget. I'm like, that dude got all the pyro, the smoke, the trap door.
The only thing we didn't get, I don't think we got the blood.
Yeah, we didn't get
we're not getting that. We're not getting that.
We're not getting that.
We didn't get the Crimson Mask, Cody, but
we're not gonna get the Crimson Mask unless he's facing Roman, because they only give Roman the blood.
True.
Because you saw him bust up Brock at New MSG, so that's what I'm saying. It depends on if he faces Roman. If he faces Roman,
I got a question for y'all. Will y'all think that Roman versus Cody match is gonna happen this year? or no?
It could.
It
Well, hopefully
depends on
no.
where they want to have Cody. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully no time soon, but it could.
Yeah, that would have to be like a SummerSlam if they're going to do
SummerSlam,
that. Right?
Survivor Series. If they drop the Raw versus SmackDown crap, Survivor Series, but
Yeah, Survivor
SummerSlam,
Series, 100%.
SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
But this is WWE. They rush everything, so
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna be at SummerSlam. Honestly,
I wouldn't be surprised.
that was my
I
first
wouldn't be
thought.
surprised if it's at WrestleMania Backlash. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm like. This is WWE. They rush
Yeah,
everything.
because yeah, could do this. Yeah, could do the story. Oh, can't Cody Rhodes beat another former Shield member in Roman Reigns? You know, I can see them doing that immediately. Yep.
This is true.
Even though
But
Roman has said the Shield is beneath him, but okay.
yeah. But overall, I thought that this was my match of the night. And then honestly, when after this match, whenever Ronda and Charlotte came out, I'm like, you're not typing this. Like,
Oh, nobody was stopping that unless your name was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And right, and the crowd was so dead after this match came on until Stone Cold came on, and that's when they woke up again.
Of that match for Charlotte and Ronda was Charlotte tits popping out. That says a lot.
They really tried. They tried.
Not wrong. They tried.
I'm not gonna lie. They tried. Like they really.
I will give them credit.
Tried.
I will give them credit. They tried. It just wasn't happening because I do not give a two flying shits boiled in baloney about Ronda Rousey.
The match at the Survivor Series with the one they had at Survivor Series was a million times better than the one tonight, in my opinion.
Because Ronda was motivated.
I would say that. I would say that if it wasn't for the fact that finish messed that up, though.
Oh, the DQ finish?
Yeah.
That finish messed that up.
Keep in mind, they were seasoning it for it to happen at Mania, but then the whole
Becky thing happened.
So they was like, we're screwed.
Yeah, and they had to rush it and give it to you, and the fact that they just ended it like that to then delay it to this point, like I can give you that to a degree. Cause that one was better, but the finish made it suck. At least this one kind of had a finish to it. Fun fact, though, someone's 0-2 at WrestleMania, guys.
That is
Go
Ronda.
Figure.
I ain't gonna cap with y'all though. This was me when the match happened.
Y'all take it easy. I'm out.
That was literally me. I'm like, bro, what is this? I'm like, this is ass, bro.
Oh, my God.
And I saw a lot of people on social media trying their best. It's like, yo, this match is actually actually getting good. And they were like, nah, I'm good. Psych. Psych.
And that was me. I was like, okay, maybe it can get interesting towards the end, but then it just like got boring again. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh my, like nope.
Very
running it back to Malcolm Bivens. You should never give up, Ronda and Charlotte. Nah, you should give up. Give up.
Just give up.
Give
up, bro. So where do they go from here with Ronda with Charlotte now? She's the champ now. So what's next?
I'm guessing that was a screwy finish. I'm guessing.
One would think. Well, yeah, screwy finish. If they, I guess. I mean,
and if
that depends on Ronda, because if that rumor's true, I don't know.
Oh, you talking about the rumor that she possibly walked out?
Yeah, I mean, it's possible it probably did happen, and they just convinced her to come back and cause that screwy finish. Who knows? We'll find out as the real headlines come about.
Yeah.
If that happened, they could have just let her keep walking. To be honest with you, they could have just said, "Hey, due to
and scrap that match."
And we could have just moved on to the Stone Cold, and we could have been on here at 11:30.
Right. Yeah. We could have been on here way earlier than what we came on.
But because Ronda.
Ratio L, you fell off.
Oh my goodness, man! I love this podcast.
Wow.
Like, bro, I didn't get two flying. Like, bro, I'm sorry. It's you know how boring or terrible you are when I'm rooting for Charlotte Flair of all people to win.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, because I was the same way. I was just like, man, just let Charlotte win. And I never thought I'd say that. I was like,
I
what Charlotte
never
was
thought the
doing?
day. I'm like, bro. And then when the match ended, I said, thank God that's over. like, I'm
The
all for
story,
women's
like,
wrestling. I'm all for women's
look,
wrestling, but not that women's wrestling because
yeah,
whatever that
this,
was,
yeah,
Charlotte
the
tried.
story
Like
was so bad, bro.
Kudos to Charlotte for she tried. She tried to make us care. It just did not happen.
How often do you think? Well, yeah, and that's the story of the whole goddamn build-up. Because even with that, Charlotte tried to make that work for you, Karen. Ronda just had boring promos to just be like, "Yep,
Yeah,
I'm just coming here."
Ronda's
She's not
just like,
she's not like a robot. I'm like, you're legitimately reading scripts. You're not trying to add no to it. You're just literally, I'm going to
but
take her arm off and I'm going to send it to my family and they will actually like it. I don't like you being on my TV. Get the fuck.
and she has been like that since 2018. Like she can't cut a promo. Like
And
seriously, she can't
you
cut
would
one.
think WWE would say, hey, she sucks ass at promos. Let's put her with Paul Heyman. Hell, let's put her with Malcolm Bivens. At least he would actually add some life to it. Because let's be real. If
Seriously,
the Creed brothers weren't with Malcolm Bivens, they probably wouldn't be that.
Wouldn't at all,
no,
in my
absolutely,
opinion.
They feed
absolutely,
off of him. They feed off of his
Right?
presence. So it's like,
absolutely.
bro, Ronda Rousey needs someone like a Paul Heyman or a Malcolm Bivens.
Yeah,
Dead.
like
Heck,
seriously,
even an
give her a
MVP.
manager.
Do
MVP
that,
would be
bro.
perfect.
Yeah, somebody like you know what I mean, like because
You see what MVP
MVP
did
at
with
least.
Bobby?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, look at
Because
that.
Bobby
Like,
Lashley, when he used to cut promos, it was like,
And
ooh.
he was not that good neither.
But then as soon as he got around MVP and he was just relaxed and comfortable, he was like, he just cutting.
Got
well, yeah,
motivated again. That's what
because
happens when you get a manager.
yeah, that mouthpiece definitely they sleep on that element. That mouthpiece usually helps, and then because look at Brock, nobody, you forgot how good of a promo guy Brock can be now because he's being himself. Beforehand it was just like, oh great, Brock's
He
about
was
to
just
talk
trying not to
about.
cut. He was trying not to cuss.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly,
exactly.
that's literally what he was before. Just trying not to say words to get him booed off TV.
Yeah, so now it's like, bro, all we want you to talk because you actually are entertaining. But yo, man, that entire match, I'm like, bro, I was literally doing anything. I was doing push-ups, I was doing squats. I literally went to the bathroom.
I took a phone call. I went.
I
Yeah.
That thing had me nodding off in between from
I
time
was
to time.
texting. I was texting my friends, and they was like, "Oh, do you want to FaceTime while this match is on?" I was like, "Sure." And we
sure.
FaceTime and talked about our weekend.
I popped into some Twitter spaces and they was just like, bro, why is this shit is so ass? And then I popped out. I stepped out and I bust out laughing because I'm like, bro, no one is watching this shit. Why is this still a thing? But hey,
Seriously.
but enough of that crap. Moving on. And then we got to the main event, which was the Kevin Owens show. Scratch that. It was a no holds bar between the returning. Oh hell,
No. Yeah. What?
Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? Stone
What?
Cold Steve. What? Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Bro, this match missed JR's commentary immensely.
Oh my
What? I
god.
said it missed JR's commentary immensely because I was expecting this man to go full what was it? WCW
Stone
Invasion.
Cold!
Stone
Stone
Cold. He's
Cold!
Stone
walking.
Cold.
He's talking. He's about to whoop somebody's ass. I'm like, bro.
He's in a race hell.
I'm
Yeah.
like, God
Man.
damn it. This man.
Like
That's
that would
all
have
you
been
needed.
perfect. That would have been perfect for JR. I wish he was there. Like honestly, I wish he could have just
Mhm.
called that match. That would have been great.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he would. I wish they would just say, "Hey, Tony, can we just use JR for this for 45 minutes? Just
And
45
like
Seriously,
minutes."
seriously. And
it would have been
for
perfect.
me, why this is so special is because the last time Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestled, I was only a few months old. I did not
You
see
don't
his
even
last match
remember it.
live.
You don't even
I don't
remember it.
I don't remember at all. And just now to see him wrestle over 19 years later and to see it live and just to see what y'all saw as kids, because y'all were kids at the
We
time.
was kids, bro.
And like just to see that on my screen, it just like it's very, very special. And he wrestles like he never left, honestly. Seriously, like he was
He
killing
had
it.
his moments. He had his moments where
Hmm
his age was showing, but then
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
that adrenaline kicked in, he was just like, "Bro, I
He
got
was
this."
just on the road, and he took some bumps too. Like I was really shocked
Oh,
about at the bumps that he took
that
with
concrete
with
pump,
the
I'm like,
neck.
"Bro." The
Oh
concrete
yeah,
pump,
I
I'm
was
like,
kind of
"Bro."
scared.
I'm like, "Sir."
Mhm.
Like this was literally me the entire time. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey man, you know he wanted to get y'all. You know he's like, hey, this is my final match. I just wanted to get y'all some on a new. You know, even if I feel it in the morning, hey, you know, just to give
Yeah,
them
he
one
gonna
day.
feel. Oh, he gonna feel that. He gonna feel
Oh,
that. Bianca gonna feel
he's
that
going to
black
feel
guy.
that Monday,
They
Sunday
gonna feel
morning.
all this. They gonna feel all this, bro.
Oh
But
yeah, I'm
man,
telling
that
you, man.
like if you're looking for a full breakdown of that, there's no point in no breakdown. It's literally like this is just something you just gotta watch yourself.
You
Like
got
as
you got to go watch it yourself.
soon as he walked out there with them knee braces, I'm like, bro, he's about to wrestle.
He
I
about to
said,
wrestle.
this fucker's about to wrestle.
Yeah.
They realistically could have just cut out the whole KO show thing anyway.
Yeah.
I felt like that's another reason why it kind of went so long. Like, I feel like you could have just shaved all that off.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
could have just shaved it off and he could just went in there and said, "Hey, I want to know holds bar match. Let's do this. Give me a hell yeah,
Honestly,
let's go."
that and they could have just not did all these promo packages in between.
True.
They
There were
they
a
did.
lot. There were a lot of matches that didn't need promo packages that had promo packages.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, some of these things don't like shouts out New Day because they got their match cut because it went too long.
I mean, yeah, that sucks. I mean, like getting cut from WrestleMania, that Mania payday, not getting it. I know it's
The
very
sad thing
upsetting.
is like, bro, y'all had a whole 2-hour kickoff.
Pre-show.
You
couldn't
could
And
have
you
put
could
it on
literally
that.
just put it right there.
And it's
Had
not
to go
that
30 minutes.
it's not that it even sucks for the New Day. It's more so that it sucks for a guy like Butch,
Oh
Pete
yeah,
Dunne. You know,
done because it would have been technically his first WrestleMania.
yeah,
That
you know
would
what
have
I'm
been
saying.
huge. And it got cut. Like, I hate that.
You suck. It sucks, but that was a nice way to take it home. Stone Cold. That was the reason why this podcast started late because that went literally way over to midnight. Like I'm like, so tomorrow's podcast or tonight's podcast is more likely going to start. I'm going to probably start it at 11:55 just to be on the safe side, and I'm probably going to change the schedule time from to 11:55 to just be on the safe side. And if it ends early, hey, we'll just hop on early and call it a day.
There
And
you go.
Let's
but
go.
yo, this is the podcast. This is the Gresh Unleashed podcast. This is literally almost 2 o'clock in the morning. No one in the chat because I'm pretty sure everybody knocked out sleep. I don't blame you at
I
all.
don't blame you at all, honestly.
But yo, if you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're listening on YouTube, or hit that follow button if you're listening on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch as well. And if you haven't followed us already, make sure you follow the Gresh Unleashed podcast at Gresh Unleashed. That is literally everywhere. All you have to search is Gresh Unleashed. And if you want to follow me personally, you can hit me up on solo.to/Gresh. That has all my links, and it's also in every bio that you follow. And my links are literally right here is at Josh Gresham ORG. Where can they follow you, my brother Hi-Lite?
Man, you already know, brother. Right there on the front, man. All things Twitter, Instagram. Follow at Hi-Lite Life, man. Shout out to everybody that's still continuously out there streaming that Hardy Boys single. Shout out to my boy DJ
God.
Network.
So good.
DJ Network, thank you. You know, just paying tribute to the wrestlers, man. I see a couple wrestlers that may get a song of their own from me pretty soon, man. I was just thinking about like, hey, you know, maybe I can make this a thing for people, you know. But
Yes, please.
you know,
He's gonna make my theme song when I just say screw it and just train the wrestler.
hey,
So.
hey, you know
Oh,
how it
absolutely,
is.
100%. You better make Gresh theme song. It better
Let's
happen.
get it. Let's get
Hey
it,
man,
man.
because I'm not lying. I might just say screw it, and then I might just because I'm just looking for a wrestling school in Orlando. I'm like, bro, I'll take a bump. I don't really
I
care.
got you,
Dude,
brother. I got you.
Dude, if I ever see you in DPW, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream and shout. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Bro, hey man, that's it's like I'm at that point. I told you I'm at that. This is 2022 is that year of just saying fuck it.
I mean,
Like,
why not? You're 27 years old. Like, just do what you want to do at this point,
I'm
bro.
27, ain't got no kids, ain't in no relationship.
You
I'm
ain't,
like,
you
bro,
ain't-
just
just
Go
go
for it,
live
bro.
life.
I'm living my
What
best
you
life.
gotta do.
There you go.
I am for real. But where can they follow you at, my little brother Cole?
All right, you can follow me on Twitter at ColeTrain CTP. That's where I mostly be the majority of the time. But I'm also on Instagram at ColeTrain 2018, and then I am on Snapchat at ColeTrain 2017. I also do have a Facebook page that's called ColeTrain Productions as well. So y'all on Facebook, go like that up. I'm trying to get that more involved and more, like more people on that too. And obviously my YouTube channel is ColeTrain. Just type it in, you'll find me. It's a little CTP logo on there, so it's not that hard to find and stuff like that. That's my main social medias. I don't use TikTok that much. I just go in there to look at people and dance and stuff, but that's about it. I don't use that, but
I literally use
that's the
TikTok
big four I got.
I literally use TikTok to upload clips of whatever is trending on my channel.
Yeah, I'm such a Reels guy that it's crazy that I try to, I don't use it as much as I probably should.
Reels is basically TikTok, so it's
Yeah,
like
that's
pretty
basically
much.
what it is, so.
You can literally
It
copy
just-
and paste.
It just works better for me on Reels than it does on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just, just
I
me.
understand that. But yo, if you guys are new around here, if you wanted to join us for tomorrow's podcast, we more than likely will start a little later, but just don't be on the safe side. But hey, if it ends WrestleMania Night 2 ends early, the most stupendous night in WWE history, as that's what they'll tell you.
I'm very glad you did not do a drinking game for that, because you would have been drunk.
Ooh.
Seriously.
Maybe you just gave us an idea,
Oh,
ColeTrain.
for fuck's sake. So before everybody leaves, we are both tied on our preview and predictions for Stand and Deliver as well as Night 1 of WrestleMania, because they just say, you know what, we're gonna just screw everything up. But Night 2, we might do that. We might do the drinking game. But no, don't, because I gotta go work in that morning, so we're not doing that.
Gotta go make that bag in the morning. I can't be drunk.
I can't be hungover. I gotta go get that bag. I gotta stay woke. So with that being said, make sure you guys support us wherever we do it, because we try our best to just have fun. We three black badasses that's out here just trying to do our thing and try to give you guys entertainment and light, whatever the case may be. And with that being said, you guys stay safe out here in these streets, and remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out.